Good morning, Murray. This is Doug at Jammin Auto and Tire in St. Louis, Missouri. And we're going to talk about a fuel pump here today. We have a 2010 Buick, I think it's a Lucerne or something like that, 3.9 engine, and it came in as a crank with no start, meaning when you turn the key, you can hear the starter motor cranking, but the engine would not start. So we know it's not a starting and charging system test. Now the next step is to check and see if this car is not getting fuel or spark. It's going to be one of the two. So the first thing we did out in the parking lot is we pulled back this air intake tube. So it's tightened up now, but we actually sprayed brake cleaner inside of here and the engine tried to start. So we suspected that it needs a fuel pump simply because it tried to start on brake clean. So then we came over to this connector right here and we disconnected the fuel pressure line, the fuel line, and we tested fuel pressure on it with our fuel test system, with our fuel pressure tester, and we were getting 0 PSI. Now here's the big thing, a lot of people, they say, oh, it's not getting fuel, let's go put a fuel pump in it. We're going to go back and look at that real quick. And what I want you to see back in here is that my technician, see that blue wire going into that connector? What we're actually doing is we are using a voltmeter and we are ohming out this wire, and we are making sure that the wire, the power and the ground wires to the fuel pump are actually good. And the way that he has done this, he's called ohming this wire out. If you follow this wire, we got a nice long one, goes up to the floor here, but that brings us right back down into here. And what we're doing with that long wire is we are testing to make sure that that wire is good, or at least has continuity to it. From there, what we did is we started digging into this thing, and this is what I want you to see. It's not just the fuel pump in it. You gotta find stuff. So I'm gonna, if you notice right here, see that little burnt mark on that fuel pump relay? See how that is burnt? And if I look at the bottom of it, it's a little bit burnt, but look at our connector right there. If you can see that, we actually have a burnt connector in this whole fuse block. So this fuse block is going to have to be replaced also, which of course makes it more expensive. But what most likely happened on this car, the fuel pump got old, started drawing too much amperage, and it burnt this fuse panel up, totally burnt that connector. And then what ended up happening from there was the car would not start. And once again, this is why we charge to diagnose these cars, because we have to go in here and find and make sure that we're fixing the car the right time, the first time. We put a fuel pump in this car, it may start up and run. It'll be back though on a tow truck because we didn't address the real issue.